Hello everyone, welcome back to Unchased Travel. I'm George.
And I'm Bella. You've probably heard the saying, less is more, right? Well, we travelers think the opposite. More is definitely more. Today, we're diving into a destination brimming with rich culture, breathtaking scenery, and endless things to explore. Portugal. Whether you're a fan of historical landmarks, coastal adventures, or mouth-watering cuisine, Portugal has it all.
Wow, Bella, you're on fire today. I think you've been getting better because of my expert coaching, so I expect a thank you soon.
Haha, very funny. Now, enough of that. Let's dive into the wonders of Portugal. Make sure to watch till the end because we've packed this video with essential tips and surprises you won't want to miss. Are you all ready? Let's get started. The best way to start your trip to Portugal is by flying into Lisbon Portela Airport, the country's largest international gateway. Lisbon is a bustling city filled with history, charm, and unique culture. From here, you can travel by train, car, or plane to reach the different regions. But trust me, driving along Portugal's coast is an adventure on its own.
Oh no, Bella's getting into tour guide mode again. Someone save me.
Our first stop is Lisbon, Portugal's vibrant capital. Known for its stunning views, rich history, and lively neighborhoods, Lisbon has something for everyone. Start at the historic Belém district, where you can visit the iconic Belém Tower and the Jerónimos Monastery, both UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Don't forget to grab a pastel de Belém, the most famous custard tart in the world. Next, head to ALFAMA, the oldest district of Lisbon. Wander through narrow cobbled streets, listen to live fado music, and visit São Jorge Castle for panoramic views of the city. You can also take a tram ride. Trust me, tram number 28 is a must. For a more modern vibe, check out the trendy LX Factory, a hub of creativity with cafes, galleries, and street art. Before we move on, can we address something super important? We noticed that 96.5% of you watching aren't subscribed yet. Come on, it's free for you, but means the world to us. Hit that subscribe button and be sure to comment on your favorite Portuguese destination. Maybe we'll feature it in our next video.
Bella, did you mention food yet? I think it's time for me to jump in.
Ugh, George, but fine, go ahead.
Thank you. The food in Portugal is beyond amazing. In Lisbon, you must try bacalhau, a traditional salted codfish dish. And of course, seafood lovers will enjoy grilled sardines, octopus, and shrimp, all fresh from the Atlantic Ocean. Paired with a glass of vinho verde, a young, slightly effervescent white wine, or Portugal's famous port wine if you're feeling fancy. And please don't leave without tasting francesinha if you're in Porto, a meat-filled sandwich that's basically a heart attack on a plate, but totally worth it.
Speaking of Porto, that's our next stop. This charming city along the Douro River is famous for its beautiful bridges and, of course, port wine. Begin by exploring the picturesque Ribeira district, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Walk along the waterfront, cross the iconic Dom Luís Thummer Bridge, and visit the port wine cellars in Vila Nova de Gaia for a tasting experience you'll never forget. Porto is also home to Livraria Lello, one of the most beautiful bookstores in the world. It's said to have inspired J.K. Rowling when she lived here. And don't forget to climb the Clarigos Tower for some fantastic views of the city.
You're being all about culture today, Bella. Let's shake things up with a quick boat trip to the Douro Valley. Here you'll find terraced vineyards, where you can taste the best wines while taking in breathtaking views of the river. It's not just about the wine, though. The valley's landscape is so beautiful, it's like stepping into a postcard.
Exactly. But if you're more into beaches and sunny vibes, the Algarve is the place for you. Southern Portugal is home to some of Europe's most stunning beaches, and Faro is the perfect gateway to this region.
Ah yes, Faro. Often overlooked, but seriously, it's got so much to offer. Not only is it the capital of the Algarve, but it's also packed with culture. One of my favorite spots is the Arco da Vila, the medieval gate into the old town. When you enter, it's like stepping back in time with cobbled streets and charming whitewashed buildings. Faro's Old Town, or Cidade Velha, is just perfect for a stroll. Make sure you visit the Sei Cathedral, a mix of Gothic, Renaissance, and Baroque styles. For a unique, if a little eerie experience, the Chapel of Bones in the Igreja do Carmo is a must. The walls are literally lined with the bones of monks. Talk about a spooky visit. But it's fascinating nonetheless. Don't forget the nearby Ria Formosa Natural Park. It's a maze of lagoons and islands that you can explore by boat. It's perfect for birdwatchers and nature lovers. And guess what? You can even take a boat to one of the islands like Ilha Deserta or Ilha de Faro for a quiet, off-the-beaten-path beach experience. If you love beaches, you're in for a treat as you move further along the Algarve coastline. You've got places like Praia da Marinha, often considered one of the most beautiful beaches in the world, and the dramatic cliffs of Ponta da Piedade near Lagos.
Exactly, George. Faro is the ideal jumping-off point for your Algarve adventure. But now let's head back north and make a stop in EVORA in the Alentejo region. This ancient city is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, full of Roman ruins like the Temple of Diana, a stunning cathedral, and, brace yourselves, the Chapel of Bones, which is literally decorated with human skulls and bones. Creepy but cool, right? It's just fascinating. But Évora is more than that. Its surrounding vineyards and olive groves produce some of Portugal's finest wines, and it's a peaceful retreat from the hustle and bustle of the coast. Pro tip for you: getting around in Portugal. While the train system is great for city hopping, if you want to explore the countryside and coastlines, renting a car is the way to go. It gives you the flexibility to travel at your own pace and discover hidden gems off the beaten path. Just remember, the roads can be narrow and winding, especially in historic towns. So a small car might be your best bet.
And don't worry about accommodation. Portugal offers everything from luxury hotels to cozy guest houses and charming pousadas, which are often historic buildings like former palaces or monasteries converted into hotels. In Lisbon and Porto, you'll find a range of options from chic boutique hotels to budget-friendly hostels. Booking.com and Airbnb are the best websites available.
Also, if you're visiting during the summer, make sure to book your accommodations well in advance. Popular destinations like Lisbon, Porto, and the Algarve can get pretty crowded. And for all you romantics out there, I've got the perfect destination: Sintra. Just a short train ride from Lisbon, Sintra feels like a page torn from a fairy tale. The moment you arrive, you'll be enchanted by its mystical atmosphere, lush landscapes, and centuries-old palaces. First up is the Pina Palace, a colorful, whimsical castle perched high on a hill, offering panoramic views that stretch all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. Next, delve into the mystery of Quinta da Regalera, one of the most magical places in Sintra. This grand estate is famous for its intricate gardens filled with winding paths, hidden tunnels, and the iconic Initiation Well, a spiral staircase that descends deep into the earth, evoking a sense of wonder and mysticism. And if you want to feel like you're standing at the edge of the world, make your way to Cabo da Roca, the westernmost point of mainland Europe.
And before we wrap up, let's talk about some common mistakes to avoid when traveling to Portugal. These tips could save you a lot of hassle and make your trip much smoother. Don't underestimate Portugal's weather. Summers can be hot, especially inland, and winters in Lisbon and Porto can be chilly. Pack accordingly.
Don't skip smaller towns like Óbidos and Tavira. Rent a car to explore them. Also, understand the electronic toll system on highways to avoid fines. Learn basic Portuguese phrases, and don't be surprised by charged appetizers at restaurants.
Take your time to savor the sights, and don't miss trying local dishes like bacalhau, cataplana, or cozido à portuguesa. And of course, sample some port wine. Portugal is a treasure trove of stunning destinations. Whether you're exploring the streets of Lisbon, sipping wine in Porto, or lounging on the beaches of the Algarve, there's something magical here for everyone. Remember, if you enjoyed this guide, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment about your favorite Portuguese destination, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel tips and guides